You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid. You stupid. You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid. You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid. You stupid.
They're not.
Arizona Juggalos Podcast with your host, Taco Tetsujin and the Oddfellaz.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Arizona Juggalos Podcast. We're back. Yeah, we're back. We're gonna go away for a week again, but we're gonna be back again. So just stay tuned for that. Anyway, I am your host, Taco Tetsujin. With me, as always, Die Nasty and Spooky Z.
What up, y'all?
And our guest host, holding it up, the youngest of the old school, the baddest motherfucker, Daniel Jordan. How you doing?
Doing good, man. What's going on?
Great, man. It's just great for you to have you here. You know, we're really appreciative, man.
Man, it's a lovely facility you guys got going on here, man. I dig what you guys are doing. Thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Certainly appreciate it.
We try.
So what's going on with you now?
Not much, man. I just got back from the Bay Area doing some shows with Too Short and Dell.
Oh,
and it was really dope, man. So, now I'm back here, just chilling with my son, getting ready for the holidays,
Right now, for people, if you don't know who Daniel Jordan is, he holds down a certain segment of hip hop that only he does around here. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like, there's not a crew of guys that are doing a similar style to what he's doing, and it's not, other people do it, just it's not done that often here. You know what I'm saying? So like, he's all over the place with all these cats, very similar minded, and like holding it down for the old school. That's why I'm saying he's like the youngest guy of the old school.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, my style, it's a little bit of a throwback, I came up with a lot of influential people. I guess if anything, my style is more kind of acid rap, real life reality kind of based.
Right.
So I spent a lot of time with Isham. He's the one that first put me on back in the day, and he gave me the tools I needed to kind of branch out and do my own thing. So that's kind of where it's at now, just planting seeds throughout the nation, and just building something original.
And then you about 3 weeks ago dropped 5 albums.
Yeah. I mean, I try and just be as prolific as I can, and that's something I learned from Isham.
Are y'all joking? 5 albums?
I mean, shit, years.
Yeah.
I mean, I had some stuff in the vaults.
Oh, gotcha.
And I just wanted to give something fresh to my fans and the audience that had been waiting for something from me, and I didn't want to hold back and hold out on some of my material that I felt
it certainly is a bold statement to just be like, here.
Yeah.
5 albums, suck my dick.
Straight up. Well, I wanted to just kind of put together a box set for the holidays, you know, especially if I didn't put out any major release this year necessarily.
Right.
It's boom, there you go. Now you can shut the fuck up for a good year.
So does every individual one have an individual message or theme, or let's go through that. Break that down for me.
All right. Well, the first 2 on there are re-releases, and the other 3 are just original albums. I re-released The Stranger, which is the album I did on Real Life Productions, Isham's label.
Right on.
And what I did was got it remastered, got it sounding good, and just repackaged it because it's been about 5 years. So 5-year anniversary kind of thing. And then another album on there that was a re-release was a side project group I did with my cousin back in the Bay Area in 1999.
Wow.
Called Jesus Cock. And it was just on some devil shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was very controversial for its time, and it got me in a lot of trouble, especially with religious groups, and Christian right. They didn't really appreciate it. But after a few years, I re-released it, gave it out to the public, and let them, especially my new audience, appreciate that. So there was the re-release of Jesus Cock Remastered. So it's the second re-release of it.
Recocked.
Yeah, recocked, resurrected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there you go. And the third one was a group project I did with my man Dope Scorsese out in the Bay Area, who's now a very popular video director. He's one of the most in-demand directors out there. We actually did a mini movie together that we dropped this year called It Won't Stop, which was, basically a glorified rape film, murder porn. Yeah. But, we put our all in it, and we did that thing with no budget at all.
Yeah.
We just had our creativity, and I really have to give credit to the girl that was in that video because
Yeah,
we didn't have any acting experience. We just went in there. I went in there with an idea. I wrote this thing, and I was like, all right, how am I going to execute this? And the girl that I came across, I was looking for the right one, and she was down, and she was a soldier.
Right
and she
on.
didn't talk much. She just listened and did her job and did
Yeah.
it to a T. And we ruffled a lot of feathers with that video. Pissed a lot of people off, even to the point where I got into some legal trouble, like with my son's mom, and she actually ended up playing that video in court.
Wow.
And the judge watched the whole video. And seriously, a female judge, watching a female judge in a courtroom, looking at like a phone, watching this shit and seeing her like facial expressions, your heart can sink. But luckily, I'm protected by the First Amendment. So the judge is like, this isn't evidence of anything.
Right.
Can't do anything. So
Right.
case closed. So, thank God
We're
for
not
the First.
in the Deep South.
Yeah.
where you
Thank
just
God
get
for the
turned
First
over.
Amendment because a lot of people have fought for that.
Yeah,
A lot of people have had their rights taken
Fighting
away.
for it right now.
Straight up.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
absolutely.
That's right.
But every now and then, justice prevails.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I always say that like it's when it comes to a culture, it's all about that pendulum swing. There's the people who have core ideas A and the people who have core ideas B. Whether you want to call that Democrat or Republican, or if you want to call that cops and citizens or whatever you want to call it. And then so it'll swing one way, and if it goes too far one way, then there's going to be that pendulum effect where it has to swing back the other way just as hard before it comes back to the center. So we're seeing a lot of that with the hands up, don't shoot movements and stuff like that. That's the radical coming back of the pendulum because all these cops are fucking murdering fools for holding a spoon.
Yeah, and there's a lot of injustice going on in the world right now, and it seems like the balance is way off right now.
I don't understand how you are
It's always been
trained.
off. There's just cameras catching everything.
Right.
now.
Absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
Cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You are trained to use a baton, your physical, your fists, your body. You have at disposal backup, canines, taser, pepper spray, all these non-lethal alternatives. But when and I don't know, this might just be my experience and being in the city, because where I'm from, that doesn't. Funnily enough, the place in the South where you would think that would happen the most, it doesn't happen there.
Yeah.
It happens in places like here.
Yeah.
But they go right for the gun.
Yeah.
When they have all these non-lethal alternatives.
And that should be their last
and
resort.
it should be their last resort. If you don't see a gun in that situation, then guess what? You don't need to be answering with a gun.
How are you going to shoot someone that's not threatening you with a gun, especially people that are handcuffed? I mean, Oscar Grant in the Bay Area that got killed at the BART station by a BART police officer about 3-4 years ago, he was handcuffed.
Yeah.
And they shot him like a dog, like he was nothing.
Yep.
And that I think, to my knowledge, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the beginning of a lot of these events being filmed coming out.
Right.
And now it's like that movie or that book 1984 by George Orwell, where everything is being filmed. That's why right now in this country, crime is at an all-time low.
Right, because there's so many.
You're more likely to get killed by a cop than by anyone else.
Than by a terrorist.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, and we're going to go over the whole interview being with the terrorist attack thing, but you are literally, 9/11 did what it was supposed to do. That 9/11 attack turned the nation into a bunch of pussies. And nobody wants to get blown up, and so
civil liberties were taken, and acts were mandated because of that.
It's a double win for whoever's trying to control us. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, with 9/11, that's when George Bush and the government and all that, they enabled the Patriot Act.
Sure.
And that allowed them to tap our phones, to break into our houses if they suspect we're terrorists.
Never before were they able to issue a presidential mandate to cut off utilities before the Patriot Act. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's scary.
And you have to think about whether or not that was going on before they enacted the Patriot Act. It's like the NSA saying, we're not watching anybody. We're not listening to your phone calls.
That was just their reason to say that we're doing it.
And then it comes out that
They have
the
a
NSA
6 petabyte center
right. And so
recording 1 in 5 people's calls.
So I don't necessarily know that that it's more about that they want to do that now, or that they just don't want to deal with the backlash when they get caught. So they stage this big event and say, all right, now we've got you. Now you need us, and so we're gonna start videotaping and recording all of your phone conversations.
Sure.
But in reality, they've been doing that since.
Well, here's the thing. If you want that, by that argument, and this is something that I was actually talking to Nasty today, because as everybody knows, I'm not a religious person at all. I don't come out and go, I'm an atheist, fuck you, but I'm just not.
You're agnostic.
No, I'm not agnostic. I'm pretty damn sure that there's not a God, but I don't rub it in people's faces that I'm an atheist or anything like that. But I believe that because technology exists, there's less religious people because now the technology can watch. And when there wasn't technology, they created a sky god to watch everybody, so everybody would be controlled.
Yeah, no.
So basically, religion.
You are sleeping.
Big Brother has been around.
Exactly.
By that, Big Brother has been around as long as humanity, because they all created these religions and rules and
hopefully you do right when no one's looking. Hopefully
you totally.
Right.
You are a good person.
And nowadays, with the access that we have to information, it's becoming harder and harder to believe in, this fictional God.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, there might be a being, there may or may not, but
I still
we'll
believe
never
in
know.
Bill Cosby. I still believe in Bill Cosby.
Well, Bill Cosby, he's down with my cause, man. I'll tell you that. He saw my video and was like, "Yep." He didn't say it, but
that's how it's done, kids.
I texted Bill Cosby during this whole thing, like, "I feel you, brother. Just keep your head up, man. Hard times."
Let's switch gears, and because we have not been on for a little while, I want to talk about some actual personal news with the Oddfellaz. We got, as of the time this airs,
when you see this
happens,
I'll just go ahead and pass it on to Nasty. He'll go ahead and say it.
I quit.
Damn.
Nah, I'm just fucking around. I don't quit, man. I ain't gonna quit this goddamn game. Y'all gonna quit before I quit. Check it out. I'm gonna be doing my solo album.
Yeah.
We're gonna be, repackaging it ourselves and actually shopping it around, making music videos, and Spooky's gonna watch. No, he's not gonna watch. He's gonna be in the videos, but he's gonna be taking a break himself and doing some things. I'm gonna pass the mic to Spooky though. You can talk about that.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna take 6 months off. I'm speaking.
Talking to the mic, bro.
I'm talking into the mic.
They gotta hear you.
I'm good.
Can you hear him in there?
Can you hear it? All right, yeah, it sounds fine.
Okay, we just making sure.
I'll shut up.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna take 6 months off. I'm gonna get my health right, man. This his 30 years of bullshit built up, and I'm just tired of it. I'm done. It's affecting the performance that you guys get to see. There isn't anybody out there that can't tell me that 10 years ago I wasn't doper than I was 2 months ago the last time you saw me. It's the truth. 10 years ago I was the shit. So the next time you see me step on a stage, we will not be in danger of that stage breaking from anything other than the fucking immense size of my dick.
And shoddy craftsmanship.
And shoddy craftsmanship. Yeah.
And that happens a lot.
It can happen. But yeah, no, I'm gonna take 6 months off. 6 months is the time frame that I think
you're still gonna do the podcast though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. If you guys are coming here, you're still gonna see. You get to see what's going on. I was really worried I was gonna have to replace you with like this really hot chick that didn't have that much to talk about. Oh yeah, can we do that?
Hey, just bring her
I'll just. I mean, I'm down with that.
I haven't found her yet. I'm just saying.
Oh well, if she's out there,
that was my plan.
But yeah, if you guys probably by the time you're watching this, I'll have some links set up for you so you can follow along with the progress.
And you'll be able to follow
Instagram,
along on the podcast.
Twitter, Facebook.
Show your man some support. Give him some love.
Yeah, anybody out there that's got weight loss tips, don't clap yet. Don't clap yet. I'm still rocking the keg.
Hey, you said it out your mouth though, man. You made it real. You made it real.
Absolutely.
Now you got to follow through.
Shoot me your information, or if you're doing it too, holler. Let's build a support chain. Your first
goal is 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
You said fat juggalos. There ain't no fat juggalos out there. What are you talking about?
That's like there's no. I'm not even gonna say it because I know.
Yeah, because we never sold out at 4 and 5 eggs.
No,
those go
never.
quick. Yeah, what am I gonna do with
Those
like
goes faster
what
than
are you
2X
guys
sometimes.
gonna do? And I want comments on this, but what are you guys gonna do when Jamie Madrox lost all his weight? It was like everybody was like, "Fuck that guy." Is that what's gonna happen?
No,
I'm a little bit worried.
It wasn't fuck that guy. It was like,
It's like, dude, we're doing it.
Hey, some people get a
No,
little
it
jealous
was
though.
very
you know?
weird. It
They
was
see-
very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Some
was a
people they
weird-
see you doing something good for yourself. They get their
It's
hater
in the
shit
worst.
on.
But you know what?
Yeah.
He looks like he's if plateauing or leveling out.
Right,
and
he
he's-
went
and,
one
and,
way,
and now
it's like the
he's
pendulum.
going. And now they're
Exactly.
going back up with the whole
Gotcha.
Magic. Was it Magic Ninja Entertainment?
yes.
Yep. Shout out to Magic Ninja Entertainment.
That's right.
George,
I
you're
think
the shit.
I was wrong last week.
Speaking of which, that's a great segue. We'll just go ahead and hit up some Juggalo news.
Boom. Juggalo news.
All right. And going into Twisted releases the first promo video for the release of The Darkness. I watched it. I know you
saw it.
watched it.
Yes.
Really very good quality, really
yeah.
well done. I have one bitch. Just one.
I got lots of bitches.
I just have one bitch about that video.
Oh, okay.
And that's
Video.
that they special effected the police thing on the side
emblem
of the car,
on the car.
and you can see it shake.
Yeah, it moves.
They spent all this money for this great production piece, and they killed it in a certain way by not going the extra $40-$50 and getting a magnetic
decal.
You know,
vinyl or
I'm not
something like
not
that.
shocked at, and I'll preface this by saying I have not watched it yet.
It's good.
I watch a lot of Howard Stern, and that's about all I've been watching when it comes to anything on the internet. But their last video that they put out had Kane Hodder in it.
Yeah.
Had what was the other big name? There's one other big name.
It
horror
was
actor.
Sid Haig, right?
Sid Haig.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not shocked to hear that they've got this fantastic production quality.
Sure.
But to hear that they couldn't pay the $40-$50 for the magnetic decal.
Well, you
At
know,
the
the
same-
idea.
yeah.
Dude, look, the idea could have came past, the camera shoot
In post-production.
Could have been done. in post.
Gotcha.
Whose car is that?
You
That
know.
could have been. They didn't have the. It's one of those hindsight's 2020 things.
No,
probably.
but is it a cop car?
No,
Yeah,
no, it's a
Charger.
Mustang.
It's a Charger.
It's a Mustang.
It's a Charger. I think it's like a
They
Charger.
shouldn't. They should have just put some flashing lights on it.
That's what I said.
I've never seen a Mustang, an undercover vehicle with a cop logo on the side of it, and the
That's
rest of it's a
true.
normal
It
paint
defeats
job.
the purpose.
Yeah.
So I don't. That's what they, in my opinion. Again, not having seen the video, so I can't. I'm just kind of going based on what my brain's painting the picture of.
Right.
I'd have just put some flashing lights in the dash.
Yeah.
Some flashing lights on the headlights, and just said it was an
You can do
undercover
that- you
car.
can do
Or
that
go
in
like
post.
Dragnet
Yeah,
and
you
put
can do
it
that
on
in
the
post,
top. You know what I mean?
but even if those shake, it's like, well, they're
Or
flashing
they could have put
lights.
at the bottom at the beginning of it. The police arrived to the house,
you go.
I don't know about that
and
one.
then and the guy.
Oh,
gets
so
out.
it's like a cop pulling up. He's not pulling him over or anything. It's the
No,
cops
no.
pulling up to the house.
It's
Yeah.
an empty. It's a house.
It's
Uh,
done.
but-
It's done. It's really done. Really good. It's just that
Right.
shake. It's
That
that
is-
shake. I didn't see it until you pointed it
It's
out.
really well.
It's
Yeah,
one of those
but
things
see,
you don't see.
You
until
don't
someone
notice
points-
until.
yeah.
So maybe we're just talking shit because we're in the.
I'm not
industry.
talking shit.
No, I don't mean like
It's
that. I don't mean like
99.9%
yo,
fantastic.
fuck you, fuck Twisted because they make the cop car shake. No, I'm saying maybe we're just talking
New
about
soundbite.
this. Maybe we're just talking about this because we're in the industry, because we've shot video and we see it, and most people
Sure.
don't and haven't. So I mean, no hate, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing but love. All love.
Considering the garbage that you can easily see.
Yeah, just type
from
in
other
Juggalo
people.
music video on YouTube,
Yeah.
and you're gonna find the funniest shit. I mean, that's the other thing that I'll watch besides Howard Stern is.
I love that
Bad
Hatchet
Underground.
Rider guy. Yeah,
Is that the one that's got all the gifs that come
No,
up on
that's
the
the one
screen?
that's always got his shirt off in like his bedroom.
Oh god.
Whoa.
You
Did
know,
we
Oh
just-
yeah,
did
yeah.
we just-
No, I know who
No,
you're
he's
talking
the guy
about.
who's on
Right.
Tosh
Okay.
Point Oh. He was
You
on
gotta
Tosh
clean
Point
that up.
Oh, the
You gotta
kid.
clean that up a little bit,
Yeah.
Daniel. That came out a little
Hold
weird.
on,
I'm just
are
saying.
you talking about the kid?
the camera
right?
goes from the chest up. Though.
All right, there
You're
we
talking
go.
about the kid that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
on Tosh Point.
yeah.
Why are you watching? You're like, I want to watch this.
That guy's
Lord,
hilarious.
shut
I
up.
love
No, he
that
is.
fucking
He's
guy.
funny as shit,
Yeah.
but
That kid's my favorite. I love that kid.
I will agree that when he opened his mouth and that voice comes out.
Oh, he's super high pitched.
He's got this super, and the kid's like 8 feet tall,
And he's like 13.
but he looks like he's 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I that fucked me up. That's like the opposite of high pitch Eric.
the ICP versus the FBI thing is going to be covered by High Times in March.
what is there left to talk about as far as coverage?
There's
goes?
actually a lot to talk
has
about.
It moved?
In my opinion, I don't think it's being talked enough because I think that personally they're making a bad move by appealing directly to the feds when they could go and prove precedents in these state cases
state.
and then come back to feds with a stronger case.
Right.
But they're not doing that. They're just straight appealing it.
Part of me thinks that it comes back to the idea of it being more a publicity stunt than anything else. Because if you wanted to do the work, you go out and go state by state, it would give you a stronger case. If you just want High Times to write an article about you. And that's just the first thing that pops into my mind. And that's not about Juggalos or ICP that's about anybody at all.
Sure.
If this is what you're faced with and you've got two routes. You've got a quick, dirty route that'll get you some fame, and you've got a long, hard route. It's like me losing the weight. I could go and get a gastric bypass and 3 months from now be 100 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
But there's no glory in that, and I didn't achieve anything. And it's the same. I kind of look at it the same way. If you've got a fight that you can do, or a shortcut, and you take the shortcut, then you're just in it for the end result. You're not in it for the journey and what you want.
But they can't do that fight because look at all the money they're going to spend for something that there's no guarantee they'll win.
Big bank will take little bank.
There's so much money they'll lose, the time, the energy, just state by state. Man, that'd be a nightmare.
Why not?
Well,
why
but
not
in
just
my
get the
opinion,
publicity
though,
out of it?
Straight up.
But my opinion,
Raise awareness, but
raise awareness, sell music.
Yeah,
Sell CDs.
and you can't fight everybody's battle. I mean,
Digital
ICP, the fact that their fans, some of their fans, have committed crimes. That's not their fault.
No, that's true.
But then again, it's not their fault that Juggalos are also labeled a gang.
Right,
But they
that's
can't go
exactly
state
it.
by state kind of clearing.
No, but there are these cases where
some
there was
major
discrimination based off the fact
Oh,
that they
yeah,
were a
yeah, I
juggalo.
imagine.
He proves these cases, they prove these cases and say, and read these reports. He was pulled over, he was, we suspected he gang activity because of this tattoo.
Yeah.
That sets precedence that he can go back. They can go back to the feds because right now the way it goes, the first ruling was you guys can't do anything because the feds technically didn't do, the FBI technically didn't do anything. They just made this and said that they are a hybrid gang. That what they didn't do was have all these local police departments pull these guys over. Hey, pull those guys over. They're saying that that's their action. So it's not our responsibility, which is true. However, if they go back and set precedents in like 4 cases that says we suspected that they were gang activity because he was a juggalo, then that sets precedence on a state level. And if any of those guys say, well, it's because the FBI report came out, then they at that point have a solid case to go and appeal it and say, yeah, no, it was directly attributed to what you did, and that's how it's done. Now, what he's saying is that they just want to raise some racket and awareness, and not really. But me, as a purist of what we've built as
if you
society,
say you're about something, if they're about making a change,
Then
I'm
do
not
it.
saying go state by state, and I should back. I'm not saying hit every one of the 50 states, but I bet that there's a dozen.
they tour
cases.
every one of the 50 states.
But
That's true.
There's a dozen cases that they
See
can
what I'm
probably
saying?
pull from.
But this isn't making them money. This is taking away money from them. And unfortunately, as an artist, you have to go with what's the best business decision.
But if you're
but I have to agree with, as an artist, I have to agree with him. It's the music business.
But don't kick a beehive and not expect bees to come out.
Sure.
If you're gonna be
true.
about it, kick the shit out of that beehive.
Right.
Kill those fucking bees and get
Bring
that
the
honey.
smoke. Bring the
Because
smoke
for the
up.
FBI, this is their job. This is
Yeah.
how they get paid. And if ICP wants to step up to the FBI, they're like, bring a fucking lunch, man.
Yeah.
Because this is
No,
what
that's
we
it.
do.
That's it.
And that's something that happens a lot in any kind of legal disputes. Is I don't have to wait out the courts. I just have to wait out your bank account.
Right.
Yeah.
I just have to wait out your ability.
But if they
to fight
could-
me. That's how
Sometimes-
insurance.
sometimes
That's
that's
how
the fight,
insurance
bro.
companies
Sometimes that's the
fuck.
fight.
That's why
It ain't even-
marriages
it ain't
can
about the
take
facts.
some divorces can take longer than the marriage because everybody's just depleting the money.
Yeah. All right. Big Hoodoo and ABK, the Have-Nots, released a Christmas.
Who do you voodoo, bitch?
Yeah, it released a Christmas
that-
single.
is that the single?
It's really good. I listened
Like
to it. It's
someone
really
put
good.
weed in the ginger.
Yeah. No, it's really good.
All right.
And you know me, I'm highly critical of everything.
Yeah,
And it's good.
Man, I hate it. Why am I always
Happy
like
Wicked
we
Holiday.
can't talk about just ABK because I love ABK. That's my dog. But like I can't get past with Big Hoodoo the fact that there's a video game character 2 years before his gimmick that was his gimmick.
Yeah.
Like that just kind of
Or like that wrestler. Who's that
Papa
wrestler?
Shango.
Papa Shango. But no, there was a rapper. There was a rapper in a video game whose whole concept was
It's true.
He was Baron
true.
That's probably where they
Samedi,
got it from.
Zombie, and I'm like, you're Sam.
But not Papa
B.
Shango. Who's the other one,
like
man?
Dead
Like with the
Island or
missing
something
teeth.
like that.
The Boogeyman?
Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Yeah.
Dead Island was the game, and like he was this washed up horror rapper that had one hit about being a voodoo doctor, and that was the whole thing. Was
Who do you voodoo?
yeah, who do you voodoo, bitch?
Yeah.
I got a zombie army, and you can't harm me.
But I tell you what, when this podcast is done, go and listen to it. You're going to really enjoy it.
Well, why don't we just
It's
take a
Christmas
break
time.
and watch it right now?
You know, I was thinking about playing it during the segment,
Yeah.
during the music, but I'm not really 100% sure on the legalities of it. But we'll give it a shot, right?
Woo!
All right. Twisted did Ask Me Anything on Reddit.
Yeah.
December 4th. I will say that you know that on regular, overall, Reddit is very
Anti-Juggalo.
but it did reach the people that it needed to reach. That wasn't, they didn't get 2,500 karma. I think they got maybe 50 or so karma. It was on the subreddit R Music. It was really well done, though. I mean, for what it
start
was,
somewhere, right?
it got to the people. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to explain to people is I don't think that people understand how much this movement of all these cats are actually becoming the mainstream. These are going to be the you might not see them, but the people that they're going to produce are going to be super mainstream.
Yeah, they're
cats.
going to be the next MTV stars.
I don't think they people understand that, so they're like, Juggalo.
Well, every year we
but
get that
whatever.
that big Kahuna man, and you know all the artists out there, the new artists,
It
the up and
grows.
coming artists.
It grows. It's
they
grown
ride
every
that
year.
wave, ready to come in, and you know, like I said, we've gotten the Hobsons and
The Tech
Tech
Nines.
Nines, and
Yeah.
you know, a handful of cats that are out there right now.
One of the questions
that
that
are
was-
killing it, that are murdering it.
One of the
Mad Childs.
questions that was asked was, what is a singer or band that you guys listen to that might surprise you? And their answer was Frank Sinatra and the Beatles.
Yeah.
Everyone likes the Beatles, though. How would that
And
surprise anyone?
And obviously, that I don't like the Beatles.
You don't like the Beatles?
Nope,
Wow.
don't like them. Can't stand them. Like Led
I'm sure
Zeppelin.
you're
We've
the
had
only
this
one in this
conversation
room, though.
before.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's what, 1 out of 4?
I don't
1 out of
bump them,
3?
but I don't
I'm
hate them. But I know 'em.
original, man. I'm unique, bro.
I mean, if we go down to the classic argument of Beatles versus Stones, I'm a Stones man. But
Yeah.
I love the Beatles.
Yeah. I like some of the songs they wrote. I like when they're covered by other people. No, seriously.
I like when I'm covered by other people.
Johnny Cash does a couple of Beatles songs that I enjoy, and it just
I just
seems
love
like
music
I like
in general, man.
Yeah.
I like covers of their songs, but I don't like.
So you
I
like
don't
the
their
music, you
voice.
just didn't like
I
the
don't like
the
their
tone.
voices.
I've dealt with
Don't
that
like
a few
it.
times. I've heard songs where I'm like, oh man, that's a great song, and then I go YouTube it, I'm like, and this is the original version. I'm so glad I heard this one. instead.
Another question: what in your opinion does the Juggalo movement represent? And they say individuality, being yourself, as well as being proud to be yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what I believe.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
why I
believe
look
that
the way I
there's-
look.
I don't believe that there's any standards. You know.
Yeah. No, not at all.
In my opinion, if you're original and proud to be original, and you like being around like-minded individuals, and you can be you too
Are
can
you
be
rapping?
a Juggalo. Am I rapping?
Oh, did you try
That was a rhyme.
That
You
was
rhymed
a rhyme. You
just
was
now.
rhyming.
I wasn't trying to.
Okay.
It just came out natural.
You was even bobbing a little in the individuals.
Let's see. You know what? We'll go into the Hobson stuff right after this break. Let's. Wait. Liquid Assassin. I would be remiss to not say this because he's our homie.
Yep.
He signed with Lyrical Snuff Productions. It was announced in Colorado at the end of the show.
Congratulations.
So he's with Scum and that whole crew now.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful. Crew that-
It's
Colorado kills it
awesome
out
watching
there, man.
that.
There's a lot of
Watching
talent
that,
in Colorado.
you know, start
Colorado's
from
the
the
bomb.
bottom.
Shows are amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And anyone ever play Colorado, man, they turn it out, especially Scum, man. He
Scum,
he really knows how to treat acts, man.
So
He'll bring
it's
us through
Scum,
packed houses.
Listen to this: Scum, Dark Half, Insane Poetry, Smalls One, Playboy the Beast,
Nice.
and now Liquid
that's a
Assassin.
That's a solid lineup.
That's a
right there.
great lineup. That's
Insane.
but
Hell of a
watching
roster,
watching
brother. Hell
that
of a
start from the very beginning, like we
Right.
have, like that. There's something magical about that. Like I'm telling you, fans of this industry, fans of the underground, especially you young cats that missed out on the first 6 Joker cards and what Psychopathic did from the beginning to when they dropped that 6th, watch and pay attention to LSP because they're following
That's
not
what's
to say,
coming.
not to say that they're following the same way. They're not doing Joker, but to watch the magic happen from the beginning
Yeah.
to now, that's what I wish that the young Juggalos had. They're never gonna have that. You can have that now because these guys are all talented.
Yeah,
they all
immensely.
give a shit about the underground. So pay attention to it.
Well, that's why
Get
this genre is
involved.
growing. It's growing.
If
because
you
we got
don't
cats
know
like
about
those.
them now, you will know about them in
Yep.
very short time.
So learn about it now before it becomes a bandwagon thing.
Right, exactly. And on that note, let's play that Christmas song. We'll be right
Jingle
back after
bells,
this.
Jingle bells.
The Have-Nots, ABK and Big Hoodoo.
DJ Groove on
Happy
the
Wicked
beat.
Holiday.
For sure. We got Big Hoodoo on the mic. ABK in the house. All we need now. Tell them what we need. Listen. All we need now is a motherfucking party. Happy holiday.
It's the holiday season, now there's a reason to get drunk. Explode with good times, smoke weed, get drunk. Party till you pass out.
It's Christmas, bitch.
I got an ounce of the cookie on the top of my list. We about to get it in, so bring a friend because it's going down. Representing family fun when we come to your town. It's all about good vibes and showing mad love. Bringing in the new year without holding a grudge. Let the party begin, let it out from within. Put away your attitude, let me see you grin. Tonight we all gon' shine, overwhelmed with cheer. Save the drama for your mama, homie, have a beer. Me and Hoodoo's coming at you with some Saint Nick shit. Have Nots tying the bow around the game like a gift. Kick back, relax, chill out, and have no fear. Even though we're all a little fucking weird, we family.
Hanging with the family is always fun. Happy wicked holidays. Celebrating with the fam, this is how it's done. Happy wicked holidays. Hanging with the family is always fun. Happy wicked holidays. Celebrating with the fam, this is how it's done. Happy wicked holidays. If you feeling good, put your hands up. It's a party when we come through the rock out. We always show the fam love. Everybody feeling great. Keep them hands up high and wave them in the face of anybody trying to hate. We party like it's 99, having a good time. You ain't down with the family, you must be out your fucking mind. Who do I get it cranking? Blowing loud in the club all night with the ladies and we heavy drinking. Have-Nots and we regulating. Can't you see the game escalating? Can't you tell that we elevating? My conversation is fascinating. Activating your concentration, renovating your motivation. They keep on hating, we paper chasing. Toasting life is a celebration. Let me get a hey for the homie holiday. Everybody get live as fuck, it ain't no other way. Can I get a ho for all my family down the road? Me and anybody killer, Have-Nots about to explode. Hanging with the family is always fun. Happy wicked holidays. Celebrating with the fam, this is how it's done. Happy wicked holidays. Hanging with the family is always fun. Happy wicked holidays. Celebrating with the fam, this is how it's done. Happy wicked holidays.
Got a sack full of eggnog for the ho-ho-hos. I'm the secret sexy Santa with the frozen flows. Bearing gifts like a boss, Hugh Hefner style. Underneath the mistletoe, all night getting wild.
And I'm chilling like Larry Flint, getting bent, blowing gas, taking straight shots. You rolling with the Have-Nots, we G's out here on the grind. Hustle hard, trying to shine, getting fucked up and trying to have a good
Pull them
time.
stockings down, face full of fruitcake. We having fun, motherfucker, till our body aches. My eyes are so bright red, cause I'm so damn big. If you ain't make it to this party, then you made a mistake, for real.
Eggnog sipping and I'm mixing it with Hennessy. Waiting on the 25th to get my gift under the tree. Then we do some popping bottles, waiting on the countdown. La Familia all around, this is how it goes down. Hanging with the family is always fun. Happy wicked holidays. Celebrating with the fam, this is how it's done. Happy wicked holidays. Hanging with the family is always fun. Happy wicked holidays. Celebrating
for gifts. Host a nice big ass party, give everybody a bunch of gifts that they fucking want. What do I get? I don't get shit. Fuck you, Grandma. Tired of getting socks. 28 years old. You think I want fucking socks?
I'll take a pair of socks.
Buy me a hooker.
Somebody put weed in the gingerbread man.
Damn, these cookies are good. Dip 'em in the milk, bitch.
Somebody put weed in the gingerbread man.
Damn, these cookies are good. Dip 'em in the milk, bitch.
Somebody put weed in the gingerbread man.
Damn, these cookies are good. Dip 'em in the milk, bitch. Somebody put weed in the gingerbread man. Damn, these cookies are good. Dip 'em in the milk, bitch.
Daniel Jordan, it won't stop.
I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel human. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel. This could be the beginning or the end of nothing at all. Maybe I'll pull myself up or continue to fall. I try to fight the vices, cause everything is a habit, and I'm aware of who I am. In my blood, I'm a born addict, and this is what it's like to get older without a goal. I'm just taking up space like I'm a meaningless soul. I left home and all I needed was a place to go. The city's occupied with millions of people I don't know. If you could only see what they did to me, they turned me into half the person that I used to be. But it's life's lessons, cause not everybody's honest, and some people throw us away when they no longer want us. But we all get our turn to burn. And when you're dying in flames, I wouldn't be concerned. And every day is a struggle to try and do the right thing. It won't stop until the whole world feels my pain. It won't stop until the whole world feels my pain. It won't stop until the whole world feels my pain. It won't stop until the whole world feels my pain. It won't stop until the whole world feels my pain.
You sabotaged my ass, society. I got a big finger in all your faces. Thanks a lot. You're an inhumane bunch of fucking living bastards and bitches, and you're gonna get your asses nuked in the end. And pretty soon it's coming.
It runs deep. Share it with me.
Sometimes I feel like my mama never loved me, like I'm a failure in her eyes and a stranger when she sees me. And sometimes we can't even be in the same room. There's a space between us like I never came from the same womb. Cause she was just a kid when she had me, and I should have been aborted cause I was born without a daddy. My woman don't understand me, I'm on my own trip. She wants me to settle with the family, but she don't know shit. Every day I wonder why I'm even here. I let down everybody, and sometimes I wanna disappear. Sometimes it's crystal clear and it makes sense, but in reality I'm riding both sides of the fence. I've taken advantage of people for so long. You should run when you see me. Don't try to hold on, cause every day is a struggle to do the right thing. It won't stop until the whole world feels my pain. It won't stop until the whole world feels my pain. It won't stop until the whole world feels my pain. It won't stop until the whole world feels my pain. It won't stop until the whole world feels my pain.
You don't take fucking human life like this and just sabotage and rip it apart like Jesus on the cross and say thanks a lot for all the fucking money I made off of you. And not care about a human being and the truth being told. Now I know what Jesus was going through. They've been trying to tell the truth, and I keep getting it stepped on. Concerned about if I was raped, I'm not giving you book and movie info. I'm giving you info for investigations and stuff, and that's it. We're gonna have to cut this interview. I'm not going to go into any more detail. I'm I'm leaving. I'm glad. Thanks a lot, society, for railroading my ass.
I wish one of your guys had children, if I could kick them in their fucking head or stomp on their testicles for you to feel my pain, because that's the pain I have, waking up every day.
And we're back.
Woo!
With an echo.
Yeah.
Echo.
With the echo. I don't think it's gonna. I thought those don't come up in the mics for some reason. I don't know why that is. Anyway, I was gonna cover it because I got the story from Fago Lovers and Juggalo News, but it's all over the place about Hobson quitting. Hobson quits raps.
See, I told you we shouldn't come back.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's fine.
Were you good?
Huh? How many? How many?
Like 2 larges.
Yeah.
2 larges.
Yeah, that's fine. We're getting pizza. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I hear myself in the.
That's because his mic was
kill the
on
monitor.
still. Everybody,
Yeah, it's because of the talkback is on.
Oh, okay, all right.
everybody, give it up for
Ryan.
Ryan the engineer.
He's gonna be our guy from going forward.
Yeah.
Moving from now until eternity.
We're gonna be consistently doing this because our next. I don't know if it's the next one or the one after that, but.
Oh yeah, are you
we're-
gonna drop this knowledge now?
Yeah, we're gonna start doing showing. Our podcast is gonna be released on juggaloradio.net.
Yeah.
Going forward, starting the 7th of January.
Hell yeah.
I want to get as many streaming Juggalo radio stations to play us.
Not just
as
Juggalo.
possible.
Let's get them. Let's get on as many as we can.
I want to get all of those first, and I want to try to get the same slot. I don't remember what time they're going to put us on. I think it's like 7 or something. But
Gotcha.
I want it to be the same slot
In syndication.
in syndication.
I like
yeah.
that.
That's
I
what I'm trying to
feel
do.
I feel like Artie right now on the Howard Stern show. You guys, I'll just YouTube. There's a million Howard Stern videos. It's the best. I love it.
Yeah.
All right,
Howard
let's
Stern's
get it out of
hilarious.
the way. Hobson quits rap.
Yeah.
Believe
Again?
it or don't.
This is
Look,
second
here's the
time I've
deal
heard
though.
this.
Here's my take on this. Any of y'all listen to his second album? Well, not the second, but the Knock Madness, the
It's
second
not-
major release.
It's not as good.
There was like 2 good songs on it,
Yeah.
and so if I had done that, like if we had done our solo albums and then or if let's say we had done the Daywalkers album, right, which was banging from beginning to end. That's probably
was
one of
on
my
that.
favorite.
Yep, there we go.
albums.
Yeah,
I was about to
like
say
Baby Raymond.
we got both Daniel Jordan and Baby Raymond.
Oh, yeah, Club
on
Hop.
songs.
Split personalities.
If our solo albums had come out and been horrible, which
Yeah.
I don't believe, I believe both of our albums are badass.
Well, of course you do.
Well, suck my dick, Taco.
No, they're great.
I mean, I'm
They're
talking
great.
about like I listen. I don't even like this guy, and I listen to his CD. You know,
Same here.
Like, we are not friends.
we are not friends. But
He
no,
just
like
put us together in the
if
room.
that had been the case, if our solo albums, you know, which was our second major release,
Yes.
realistically, as Head Hurts Music, had become something like Knock Madness was, where there was like 1 or 2 good songs, and I spent a bunch of money, and he spent a bunch of money on a bunch of special guest artists, and it still sucked.
Here's what I propose to you, though.
What?
Had he released it 2 months earlier,
yeah, if
he
he-
would have got a way better response.
I don't
Because
know.
the album
Eminem-
itself,
The
is
Eminem
good.
album, the Eminem
And then
album
Rap
smashed
God-
him.
yeah.
The Eminem album smashed him.
And the Rap
But
God single came down. His album came out.
this
and
is
it
why I
was
don't
done.
agree with that. This is why I don't agree with that, because I went back to Knock Madness a few months ago, tired of the Eminem album. So I'm like, all right, so now I'm going to give Knock Madness a shot.
But there's a
gonna listen to
perpetual
it.
comparison between the two.
There wasn't, to me. I was listening to it going, I really want to like this album. I'm going to give it some time and not listen to it and wait and let my prejudice die down.
What do you think about it, Mr. Jordan?
About his retirement or Knock
Yeah,
Madness?
I mean, any of it.
Well, I didn't even listen to Knock Madness. Honestly, I don't listen to that much new shit from these young cats these days. But
Sure.
I will give it up to Hobson for the great career he's had, because I remember he used to be freestyle battling in the parking lot
Sure.
of my LA shows and shit. When I'd be
Sure.
there with like Esham, or I did a show with Tech 9, and Hobson, he was just a kid.
Right.
And now he's gone on to do great things, and I'm really proud of him for that. And for him retiring, I'll just have to say this, man, more power to him. If he's not finding his happiness in this game, you got to go find it somewhere else, because a lot of this fame shit is very hollow. It's not real.
Tell me what that's like. In your personal existence. In your personal existence, you were the young blood at one point.
Well, yeah,
a bunch of a mist. Almost gods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All around you.
Yeah.
And then now you're that dude.
Yeah.
And there's these guys coming up. What's that from your perspective? How does that feel from your perspective?
Well, I will say this, man. We spend our lives trying to get to one point, a peak. And then we get there and we have a great year, but that's usually as long as it lasts. And then we spend the rest of our lives trying to chase that and looking stupid as fuck. So, there comes a point where it's like, all right, you succeeded to a point.
Sure.
And take it for what it is. It's
Right.
nothing more, nothing
it.
less. Just take it for what it is. A lot of people, they let this shit get to their heads, and then they start dogging out their homies, their friends, thinking that they're somebody that they're not. They have to be down to earth, and they have to realize that this shit is temporary.
Right.
What's for real is the relationships you have with your family, your friends. And Hobson, he's in love with his girlfriend, apparently,
Sure.
and maybe he's getting out of the game so he can spend time with her. Maybe he wants to build a family,
Right.
and he realizes he can't do that being Hobson, the rapper,
Right.
Because he's already perceived as one
And he
thing.
certainly wasn't in love with the professional relationships.
Yeah. And he just wants to get away from it all because, man, this shit is the devil. It's not the same. It's not what it used to be. Being famous means nothing. The value of it means nothing these days. And
everybody got a YouTube channel.
Yeah. And nowadays there's shit like TMZ where you can't even go outside and do something, like, I mean, you can't even be caught slipping without
Right.
that shit being posted everywhere. Back in the day, there was a code of silence, Who would want to be a celebrity these days?
Kind of like kayfabe in wrestling.
Yeah, straight up. Breaking kayfabe all day, So if you get caught acting outside of your character, man, it's on, man. And they have witch hunts, man. Lynch mobs, whenever you do something wrong, man, it's on. And who wants to be a part of that these days, I mean, even look at Bill Cosby, the skeletons in his closet, they're coming to get his ass.
I said this about on another podcast because I actually didn't want to talk about the Bill Cosby thing, but it came up.
Yeah.
And I believe that if he wasn't, rape is a strong allegation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of bandwagons out there, and some of them are sick and demented bandwagons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if he wasn't criminally convicted, he didn't do anything. In my head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time,
means he didn't get
like
caught.
people try to tear other people down nowadays.
Well, this is social media.
Yeah.
Now, social media wasn't around in Bill Cosby's heyday, so
Sure.
he could have been a rapist. He could have been doing all this fucked up shit, but back in the day, there was a code of silence, even with like Frank Sinatra and all them types. They was
True
some mob
that. They
motherfuckers,
started that code of
Yeah,
silence.
and nobody was talking about it. Nowadays, there is no code of silence.
It's
Everyone is
almost like
snitching.
Vegas. What happens in
Yeah.
Vegas stays
Yep.
in Vegas.
And
Not
nowadays
anymore, not alone.
the veil is taken off, man.
Sure.
You can't do nothing, especially in public.
Cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Just like we were saying.
Yeah, what's done in the dark will be brought to light. And who
So-
wants to exist in that?
So with all that being said, I think we bring them up every podcast, and I personally enjoy it, and it's a guilty pleasure. But with all of that being said, then a guy like Stitches.
I knew it was gonna happen. How can we not? How can we
Now-
have? Can we
Hey,
have
he was
one
just in town.
podcast
He was
and
just
not
in
mention
town.
Stitches?
I heard he canceled on that show, actually.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
he was too sick, but get this, he ended up doing a show in L.A. the next night.
Phoenix not good enough for Stitches.
Maybe he didn't have that
We don't-
brick in his
it's-
face.
we don't have
you know?
snow out here. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
that
He
was
didn't- he
Wicked
didn't do the
One
show
show.
in
Dude,
July.
Dude, Wicked
stuff.
One, you didn't supply the cat, man.
That was Wicked One show.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna
the
say
cat
nothing,
on?
but
No.
my boy Wicked One could send him in the right direction, I'm sure. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Who knows what it was? It could have been politics. It could have been some bullshit. Maybe Stitches. He's young in the game. He don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on.
And he
Maybe,
loves
maybe he
selling
does.
blow.
Maybe he didn't know what he passed.
He's
up.
not. I don't think he's
I
selling
love
blow.
that's
Because
what
if
I'm
he
saying,
is,
like,
he would be ratting
if he
himself
was-
out.
if he
Well,
was
he's
really
definitely
getting
getting high off his own supply, I would say.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little more about that because Bobby Shmurda got indicted on gun charges. So talk about a guy who actually lives what he said and then get caught up doing it.
And I was
he's
gonna
got
say,
a record, too.
I was going to say that about Bill Cosby. You know, I am an advocate for rape. I believe that.
Oh my God!
So I still love Bill Cosby.
So there's a line right here that side's the rape side of the table.
Hey, how did I get in this side, man?
All right.
Just because I just because I made a dramatization of the shit. No, I'm not down with that. You know? I'm actually down with
you're either on my team or
I'm
under
pro
my
feminism,
team.
to be honest. That's why in my video, you know, my character rapes a woman, but then my character dies. You know,
yeah.
Because I'm trying to give the power back to the woman. You know, but she's got to go
I'm
through
an
hell
advocate
first.
for death too.
Right.
There we go.
So I mean, we're on.
Well,
the
what
same
about
page.
what's his name? 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather's homie that recently killed his girlfriend and
Oh,
himself.
And then himself,
Hayes, this dude Hayes, man, he's on that horrorcore shit.
He was in a video chat with
FaceTime.
Floyd Mayweather when it happened.
Yep.
Fucking homicide, suicide.
Yep. This dude Hayes, he was a part of Floyd Mayweather's TMT. And he also rapped with 50 Cent. He's been on a couple of 50 Cent's mixtapes. Yeah. That's how I first heard of him, and I like the dude's shit. Yeah. And then come to find out, apparently his wife had cheated on him with Trey Songz.
Yep.
And they broke up because of this, but then they got back together, but it was still like the elephant in the room. Yeah. They couldn't get over it. And apparently Floyd Mayweather was telling the dude, like, hey, you need to just dump her. She's not good for you.
Right.
You know, move on, whatever. And he's like, you know, in a fit of rage, she's in the bathtub. He shoots her like 7 times in the bathtub.
What are you doing, carrying his camera around? Like,
yeah, he's like FaceTiming.
Well, yeah, because the
it's on your phone?
Yeah, that's the
you FaceTime right on the phone. Word. He shoots her up in the bathtub, and then he blows his brains out in front
hold on a second.
in front of Floyd Money Mayweather, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. But the thing was, man, the dude was actually a really dope rapper, and he had really dope music. He actually had a song a few years ago called Suicide, which is on YouTube, talking about like getting in a shootout with the cops and killing yourself before you get arrested type of shit.
Oh, shit.
Like just going out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
You know, and he basically did everything that he rapped about in real life.
Wow.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, huh?
Yeah. Same with Bobby Shmurda.
So who is Bobby Shmurda? I
Bobby Shmurda is
this
an
a guy in San Diego?
New York.
Okay.
New York, yeah. And he's caught a few charges already, and he's all
young
about,
too, right? Isn't he like
he's
18 or
super
19?
young. Yeah, and
He
he's
looks
all
12.
about talking about fucking doing drugs and sticking people, and
he loves
that
selling
gangster,
blow.
He loves that gangster shit, and he lives that gangster shit.
Anybody that lives it and is
gangster
rapping
shit.
it is just asking for it.
Yeah, you can't do both, man. I mean, the real killers in this world, they ain't rapping about that shit. If you would, the real criminals are like Bill Cosby motherfuckers. Like, I'm a nice guy.
Steve Kaczynski never
eat my Jello pudding. He's like, I'm
pudding.
raping bitches behind closed doors, you know? Yeah.
No, Steve Kaczynski never put out a rap album.
Yeah, there you go. Or John Gacy, he was like the neighborhood like clown, and like, you know,
Birthday
he'd be
clown.
having
He
people
owned a
coming
bunch of
over.
KFCs.
Yep. Behind the scenes, he's killing motherfuckers.
11
You know what I
herbs
mean?
and spices.
Mental cases. Never sane.
LOC, them a case to spot with the gangsters rock. The heat stay hot, since that's the place for going. Them grapes and dope still pop. I see more hot than not. That's what my surroundings be consist of. I still be getting the love, have my hand in the drugs. Never no front for the punk ass thugs. This is straight up real shit. From the bottom of my nuts is how I speak to this. Not so glamorous, but I manage it. Make a motherfucker never slander it. With a passenger right when you're getting in the fist fight. Desert parties, drunken nights. Still downright blatant type. Saying shit that most won't lie. You should see me when I get on the mic. I hit a motherfucker with a double or the triple time. Woo! Not really a set, but it's my homestead and it's permanent. A lot of people that I met know for a fact I represent. I'm so down they should call me the motherfucking president. Some of the homies went and left, but that's irrelevant. Cause they got on their own replicate some shit. So if you stop and you look up, you might just be in the lower of creek. Cause in the LOC it's never sunny.
LOC is where the mental cases be. With crackheads everybody running around in the streets. Gotta get that tweet, gotta get that mess, gotta smoke it, slam it up, stop till death. Better whenever they be seen, we go the other way. Okay, most of them harmless, even the weirdos. Even though when you're out of their mind, don't fear those. You get used to it if you live here. The fix for newcomers, drink yourself a six of beer. We got the riding mobile guy, he got a DUI, so now his riders mowing by. But it's irrelevant, I'm just saying, don't be surprised. Just another peculiarity for your eyes. Just take it in, breathe in the despair in the air. But you better not drink the water because it'll be hotter than water anywhere else. Perhaps it be maybe because of the lack of sunshine. In LOC, it ain't never sunny. Never
More. Yeah. Morning. What's the deal? Gangsta C up in here, you know what I'm saying? Murder or time. Yeah. You know what it is? What? Yeah. Gonna do this. Yeah. Morning, dressed in black, cause my homeboy that I knew shot in the back. Another stanky conversation from his mama, homie calling me up. I know the shit, Papa Space and don't be balling me up. What should I do? Should I call my crew and get back in the drama? We've been robbing for years, knowledge of a gangster father. Up in the hood, I should've put him up under my shoulder. But under my khakis was cream and baking soda. Salute to your gangster soldier, the set so sick. Quick to shoot at your ass, he causing class to my clique. Another day, still mad about the shit that went by. I put the nigga in the past, but my homeboy died. Ain't no way he coming back. Hope it's a crossroad day. Catch me suited in my car, bumping Scar, sipping Bombay. I deal with niggas that's more iller than me. Don't fuck with hoes, I'm no scared to pull a trigger. See, ain't no way he coming back. Remember that, while we smoking on a sack, it was cognac. Had me zooted, y'all was glad and I was stressing. Them niggas represent while I'm rolling with my vestin'. This figure had this AK hack, I know it go through my vest. So it came dome shots when this nigga take the test. If you gotta go down, go against heat. Nigga, so if he got pounds and so we pack beat. Headed to his address. Roaming through the kitchen looking for the dope, but all I see is cans and cigarettes. My niggas act like the shit already. No conversation, just put this bitch on flat. My nigga kept his composure while he done his dirt. But up on the lonely, soldiers and homies couldn't hurt this nigga flourish the set. The nigga was a hit, cause he got burnt, just like a bitch. Put him in the ditch, just like that bastard. Now your coupe is the casket. Get peeled in this plastic with some plastic. The homie done advanced it. You bitches on the cemetery, rolling in the maggots. Ha, brain fried on that wet. I feel like I'm a walking dead man when I smoke wet, but boy, no plexing. Nigga, I'm a Texan, Southside. You know we do it, nigga. Another homicide. Yeah. Just like that. Doing it just like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, keep it coming. You know what I'm saying? Stay strapped. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna stop me from busting that thing. Why? For real. Nobody gonna stop me.
Let's lighten this up a little. This one goes out to everybody who loves asses, and I know this guy is a huge ass lover.
Yes.
There was a top 10. So Billboard magazine has declared 2014 to be the year of the ass, and I have to say I do agree.
Yes.
There was a whole bunch of ass that was in videos this year.
Ass is just it's one of those things that's
just
been
a
so
bare
underrated.
Ass, it's big bare ass.
It's
Beautiful
you got to
bare
I'm an ass and leg man, so I get that. I think it's so underrated. Like we've had this whole thing not since Sir Mix-a-Lot had a hit song have we had the appreciation for ass that we do today. Right. And I've enjoyed big butts, and I'm not lying, since I heard that song, and I think that's what sparked it for me, because before that it was like I don't even know if bitches were even on my radar. Like I think I was that young when that song came out.
I will say the sad part about it is a handful of those asses are just modified.
Oh yeah,
sure.
You know what though? It's kind of like it's kind of like the idea with fake titties. Like if you're a tit man, fake titties, real titties. Whatever.
Right.
If you're an ass
because
man,
I'm a titty guy.
fake booties, real booties. To me, I'm
I am an ass man, but you know what? I want to grab an ass that feels like an ass. Not go grab like a water bag.
I can't fuck with that fake ass shit.
And then you moving.
Well, I guess I don't
know. I've never seen a fake ass.
They got them fake ass where they got fake booties on their pants.
Also,
when they take their pants off, they got no man.
Now that's
some fucked up shit.
That's perpetrating. You can't do that shit. But I mean, I'll tell you this, man. I'll take a pair of nice legs and a great ass any day over tits. This bitch could be flat as hell as long as she's got like the great bottom part. It's all good because you get bored with tits, man.
I'm the other side. I'm the other side of that.
You can't. You can only do so much with tits.
I like a great face. And a great set of tits.
Great ass.
And
I'll give you that.
And I am of the shallow howl about fake stuff. If I can squeeze them, they're real enough to me, man.
I ain't nothing wrong with fake titties. I got nothing wrong.
Tacos made me appreciate titties more.
Yeah, no, there's. That was.
I mean, if she's got the trifecta going on, then it's like win-win.
Your daughter fucking came. Well, I was just talking to Spooky and came by and just goes. Boink, like that, and walks off, and I go, and I punch her in the fucking arm because I can't retaliate with light. Because
no, that doesn't work.
So I'm just like, bam, punch her right in
so
the
the
arm.
next logical thing, hit a girl.
Just hit her. Just hit her. Nah, she's like my little sister anyway.
My daughter would actually appreciate the ass.
This is what you do.
Too,
wait
so
till wait till she's asleep and shave her head.
Oh, wow. She would murder everyone.
She's so popular in her school that everybody would be doing it next week.
Everybody shave their heads.
Yeah.
We're going to test that.
We got number 1 is Nicki Minaj, Kim Kardashian's 2, Beyonce for some reason was 3.
I was like fake, real.
Iggy Azalea and Jennifer Lopez at 4 for with their video that they did.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then Meghan Trainor from some because
well, at least they're actually going to women with asses these days. Because how many years has Jennifer Aniston won greatest ass?
Yeah,
which don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with her ass.
I don't remember her ever winning. I remember Jennifer Lopez winning.
Jennifer Aniston has won best ass, man. I remember the People
magazine. That's not even on my radar. Like I don't even. I'm trying to.
I'll fuck with Jennifer Aniston.
Like I'll fuck.
She still looks.
She's got some ass.
Famous, and if I fuck her and videotape it, I'll be like, I'm gonna put this out. Unless she gives me $1 million.
I mean, watch The Leprechaun again. Jennifer Aniston's got some ass.
But I don't. There was nothing about the ass that made me go like, damn, Jennifer Aniston got ass.
Yeah.
Like Jennifer Lopez, I remember back in the
Jennifer Lopez.
Back in the Living Color days, I'm like, yo, that bitch got ass for days.
Yeah,
I like
all day. Yep.
Oh fuck, man. So you know that we've been over the course of anybody who's followed again. We're talking. It's the Stitches thing again, where we have one thing that keeps coming up in every podcast. So
Tiger.
We're going to start with Tiger, but only because it's justice. In this case, it's justice, okay?
Yeah.
So, obviously, Tiger wants off his label. He wants off Young Money because Weezy won't release his album, right?
Right.
Now, Weezy goes to Birdman. Birdman says, I'm not going to release your album. He wants off Cash Money. And Birdman says, I will release your album when it's time to release your album. Because he's a boss like that.
Right.
And
99 problems now.
Here's
the
the
album's
thing.
one.
Lil Wayne just released the Carter 4, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
And this is the follow-up to that.
And this is the follow-up to that. But he's had multiple mixtapes, multiple singles that have come out. I don't think...
But I think the Carter albums is kind of like, you know how GTA does their number
But that's
system
every
and then they have
5
the
years.
subs.
Every 5 years.
Yeah.
And I can see needing to wait another year or two. What it is that...
I don't think it's every 5 years with Grand Theft Auto. I think it's like they had Ballad of Gay Tony.
The mixtapes. They have the mixtapes.
They put out other shit like Red Dead Redemption.
Or the Liberty City
Red Dead
stories.
Redemption is amazing.
That was a great
the zombie one is cool too.
Yeah, the Undead Nightmare.
Yep.
That was the shit. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying that I think that the Carter 4 maybe didn't perform as well as he expected it to.
It was a good album, though.
I love the album, but I didn't see it make as much noise for him as the Carter 3 did.
Sure. No, I understand that.
Well, the Carter 3 was like...
Every song on that album was a hit.
Plus, that was one of the most anticipated albums of like the last decade.
But I see the Carter 4 as having that same mentality behind it. Like, oh man, here it comes, the follow-up to the Carter 3. And it was good. It was really good. And he had a handful of singles that came off of it, but not nearly as many singles as the Carter 3. So I think Wayne goes, I need more attention to people. Every single one of us in this room, with maybe Taco not fitting into it, but I even know Taco has performed just in a different manner.
Yeah.
As performers, we are fucking addicted to attention.
No, true that.
Every single one of I'm not gonna mince words about it.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna nod my head.
I got away from that.
I love the attention. I know you love the attention. You love the attention. That's why we stand on stage. And I think
I'm not conceited.
I stand on stage. Shit, usually I'm everywhere else.
Yeah, that's true. But it's the idea. As a performer, we are addicted to that attention.
That's right.
That's where the fame drug. That's our drug for us.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he's getting as much of that drug as he got with the Carter 3. And so he now wants to put. He's like trying to put out a new project when maybe the batch isn't done yet or the time's not ready.
Sure.
I see Birdman is he's made pretty decent, smart moves.
And he's saying respect the process.
And he's never been big on the limelight.
So is it just timing that it happened to go? It happened to coincide.
I think it just happens.
It really happened. Like, okay, all of this has progressed in the last 3-4 months. This whole thing is unfurled like that, and that's the most recent thing. Is Birdman saying, "No, you're not getting."
Well,
I'm
Weezy
not
said
letting
he
you
wanted
off
off the label, and then Weezy's publicist said, "No, we're good. Everything's fine."
Well, his publicist, of course, his publicist.
You know what I mean? Yeah, or not his manager. His manager said that.
They gonna PR up real quick.
Yeah, you know, you could be throwing up behind a Denny's, and I'd be all like, "Oh, Spooky's in the bathroom."
No, you would tell everybody I was throwing up behind the fucking Denny's. No. Fuck you.
I would tell some people.
You would tell everybody.
We would laugh.
I would tell us, like the people who are in this room. Yeah.
Daniel would know.
But yeah, no. Okay. Last one before we go to break. Funny. Dr. Dre. You know, his face is everywhere. He's got his imprint on everything.
Right.
Someone has created Dr. Dreidels. And what it is it's a dreidel. You know what a dreidel is?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a game that you play.
Fuck you. Why did you ask Daniel Jordan that? Why'd you ask me if I knew what a dreidel was?
Because I'm looking at you.
Yeah, is it because of the nose?
I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, happy Hanukkah, though, to all my Jewish brethren out there, man.
So the dreidel.
Little Dicky.
On every side, on every side of the dreidel is a different picture of Dr. Dre.
That's cool.
So it's laser etched on the wood. So you spin it, and it's a different Dr. Dre picture, and it's called a Dr. Dreidel.
Wow!
It has the symbol for the take half and take all and all, and add one.
Is it like I don't know how that works? Is it like actually a game?
Okay, it is. It's a kid's game or that you play during Hanukkah, and you take turns spinning a top, and then you have a pot. And what happens is, say we're playing. And I start. I spin, and it says we all have to put in one at the beginning, one bean or whatever you want to
cookie.
Yeah, cookie.
They use that gelt. They use those chocolate coins. That's
I know the gelt.
So you put it in, and you start your pot, right, and then you spin it, and if it's you can get either put one in, and you pass your turn, take half, take all of it, or do nothing. And then you just spin it and go around until you get all everybody's.
Okay, so he who has the most gelt is like the Hanukkah winner.
Oh, yeah.
Or the dreidel winner.
How fucked up is that?
Right.
Fuck it, man. I'll
I
take
like
all
the
that
game.
chocolate.
No, but sure, but like, I mean, we're talking about.
I think Dr.
stereotypes.
Dreidel
I
is
am
fantastic.
rich and you have nothing.
What stereotypes?
I
What
win.
the Jewish people do the dreidel?
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Yes,
not a
but like, the
stereotype.
whole idea behind the dreidel is like to get all the money.
Oh, to get all the money.
But like,
that's why I do it. I mean, I would convert to Judaism, to be honest, because I mean, you know, they're prosperous people and they're a resilient people too.
It's because they have games.
Straight up.
It's because they play dreidel and we play Grand Theft Auto. We spend our money on hookers.
And you know what? Again, I'm not a religious person.
Yeah.
But your identity is not about what you think who you think you are. It's how other people perceive you.
Uh-huh.
So the Jewish people are the blessed tribe because that's how culture perceives them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that and it's funny how like it's that faith manifestation thing. If you believe it enough, it can come true, you know, to a certain degree, obviously.
I still haven't had a phone call from Christina Ricci yet.
I said to a certain degree. We'll be right back right after this.
Daniel Jordan. Everyone hates me.
Fuck everybody, I never loved anybody, they all hate me. Fuck my mama, fuck my baby mama, fuck my baby. Fuck my grandma, I never met her, still fuck her. She stuck herself in the chest, I got my style from her. I never had love, all I had was stress. Born depressed, laying in my bed and my house is a mess. I got a horrible relationship with my family. Since my dad abandoned me, I never felt manly. I hurt the ones who love me and chase the ones who hurt me. I seek those who don't want me cause I don't feel worthy. I finally accepted the fact that I'm the villain. You wanna be my friend, but I only have victims. I'd kill you all if I had the chance. I don't want any fans and I refuse to dance. And sometimes I wanna blow my fucking head off. Nobody loves me, so if I was dead, I'm better off. Because sometimes I feel like everybody hates me. Everybody hates me, everybody hates me. I go to bed and feel like everybody hates me. Everybody hates me, everybody hates me. I wake up and feel like everybody hates me. Everybody hates me, everybody hates me. Every day I feel like everybody hates me. Everybody hates me, everybody hates me. Fuck music, fuck the game, fuck your dream, fuck the fame, fuck your name, fuck your team, fuck my stupid album. I'm sick of hearing about it. I could probably go the rest of my life living without it. And this could be the last time I'm pressing record, cause everybody makes me sick, every city I've ever toured. And no matter what I say, it's like the world won't listen. I don't exist in this earth, it's like I've been missing. And every day I feel like everybody hates me. Nobody calls my phone and nobody dates me. And that's exactly how I want it. I wanna be left alone, I wanna be unknown and unwanted. And everybody could accept me, and I still feel weird. Cause I don't wanna be loved, I just wanna be feared. You'd all give me my space if you think I'm dangerous. I can't relate to strangers and I don't wanna be famous. And I don't wanna be famous. Cause every day I feel like everybody hates me. Sometimes I feel like everybody hates me. Everybody hates me, everybody hates me. I go to bed and feel like everybody hates me. Everybody hates me, everybody hates me. I wake up and feel like everybody hates me. Everybody hates me, everybody hates me. Every day I feel like everybody hates me. Everybody hates me, everybody hates me.
Oh, j'ai la plage à la vie.
It's hard to wake up and admit that you're born worthless. You'll never amount to anything, so what's the purpose? You've been ashamed to your father's name ever since you came, yes. Look in the mirror and know that you'll never be famous. You were never born special, you're 1 in 7 billion. You're playing video games, so join the war and start killing. They threw us in the mix, our innocence is lost. So wrap a tie around your neck and go and face your rich boss. They institutionalize your mindset kid's birth. From preschool to grade school, high school, all the way to work. They set you up with the schedule so they can keep you conditioned. And then they feed you addiction through medication and television. So welcome to the rest of your life. They got it planned. Every stage that you pass, they got somebody that's holding your hand. Your life ain't worth shit. Everybody can die. So take a look at yourself and realize that you're living a lie.
Daniel Jordan, living a lie.
I wake up stressed out, I hate everybody. I got no love and nobody gets any love from me. Mentally incarcerated in fear of the blue lights. Everywhere I turn, I'm getting read my rights. Welcome to 2013, white's a new black. Black's the same black, Mexican's a new black. In fact, my dad's Mexican, I'm half brown. I can't step out the house, I'm harassing my own town. My life is shut in, I can't enjoy it. They won't let me, the cops wanna kill me. They're supposed to protect me. American paranoia, everybody's gotta die. You fall in love with a bitch, you know you're living a lie. You wanna be depressed, everybody loves drama. Feeling sorry for themselves, dependent on Obama. And I'm a lost cause, doomed in a vacuum. Watching cartoons, dad shooting smack in the back room.
Racist Americans, you just want to cut us poor Hispanics completely out of the market.
No, Mr. Guzman, I think you know there's no such thing as an American anymore. No Hispanics, no Japanese, no blacks, no whites, no nothing. It's just rich people and poor people.
You know what? I don't want to tell anybody out there I'm not a medical advisor. You can get your vaccines if you... I don't believe it. I'm just suspicious by nature, and I saw you get it, and here we are.
Interesting. You talk to me about guns. You've been following some of this.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Following a lot of the shows we've done.
Look, guns are very serious.
There were 7 mass shootings in America last year. You know, from Aurora, guy used an AR-15, to Sandy Hook an AR-15, the Oregon Mall an AR-15, the New York firemen lured to their deaths with an AR-15. Can you give me an answer?
Well, I'd give up my gun when everybody else does. If there were guns here, would you want to be the only person without one? It's part of our Constitution. You know, the right to bear arms is because that's the last form of defense against tyranny. It's to protect yourself from the police. You know what I'm saying? If somebody wants to kill people, you know, they don't need a gun to do it.
Makes it easier though, doesn't it?
Not really. You can use you can strap explosives on your body. They do that all the time.
I don't know if I'll give you an answer that will satisfy your sense of sane logic. I think it's born out of the DNA that it wasn't about hunting. It was about being able to defend yourself against tyranny. I don't know that I want the government. I don't trust the government. I don't trust the government. I don't trust the government.
And we're back. All right, so we're gonna get into the
pizza. Still ain't here.
Pizza still ain't here. It's almost here though. It's almost here. Engineer said it's almost here. By the time we finish this up, we'll probably just dig in.
Yeah. All right. So how are we paying for this? Is he coming up to this room, or are you meeting him out at the door?
I don't know.
Okay. What was the total?
It was like 38, 37.
Okay.
For 2 large.
$10 a piece.
2 liters, right?
Okay.
All I got's a 20.
Cover me on it, and I'll give you after when we leave here.
Yeah,
mine's all plastic.
That kills me though.
10.
Just to let you know, because I'm a broke motherfucker. I say on air. Because I am a broke motherfucker.
Hey, we can edit that out though.
Nah, fuck it, leave it in. Those bitches
We'll do it live.
Those bitches need to know.
We're doing it live.
All right, so something I wanted to talk about as we're getting into this, and the guest is walking with the money. Honestly,
Hey.
All right.
He just wants to make sure he gets his pizza.
He wants his pizza.
Man. I got pizza on the brain.
I have always got pizza on the brain.
And
we need to fix that.
That's one of those things you have to fix. Not today though.
Yeah, obviously not.
So the thing that we touched on it a little bit earlier in the podcast, but we'll touch on it this time. Sony has canceled theatrical viewing. Actually, they canceled any version of it. It's not coming out to DVD. It's not coming out to video on demand.
It will. You know it's gonna leak
the interview
to the
for
internet.
Christmas. It'll leak to the internet.
Did you watch the ending though, or the killing, the actual part where they said they?
How have you seen that? Who leaked that?
That's what I was saying. Who
leaked that?
Because there's more where that came from.
It hit up on Reddit.
Yeah.
Here was my thoughts when I first saw and this is just where I'm at with it. As weird as it's gonna sound, as crazy, I don't have a tinfoil hat, but
there's other people saying what you're about to say,
and I haven't read any of that. Here's my initial thought when I first saw the trailer for the movie. I was in Alaska. It was just the week that I was gone.
Sure, but they've been promoting it since like October.
Cool, but my first experience with it was when I was in Alaska. I saw it, and I remember saying to my brother, I'm like, I've never seen a movie like that come out. Like, yes, there have been
Team
comedies
America.
to a certain degree,
And I
but
said
even
Hot
then,
Shots.
right?
Hot
We talked
Shots.
about this last night, but like this one seemed like such a strange. Even the trailer, like everything about it seemed weird.
That's what I liked about it.
Me too.
And
I was
Inglourious
excited. I was excited to
Bastards.
see the movie.
Inglourious Bastards.
I didn't.
That's what it felt like to me. It felt like another hype version.
When
of
did everything get
here's
so
the deal.
pussified?
Inglourious Bastards
That's
is
what
already
I'm
happened.
saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Inglourious Bastards is talking
9/11.
about history.
Yeah.
Something that's historically went down.
But
they're
the
talking
facts
about
are
something
off.
that's going on right now.
They kill Hitler in a movie theater and
Right.
Inglourious Bastards. All right, right now, okay, but when did everything become so pussified?
No,
now, do you believe that
absolutely.
this is legit?
I don't believe
That's what some people are saying.
I don't.
Some people
I
are
don't
saying
believe that.
Could this be like how they did with 9/11? Maybe they'll, enable another act now.
That's what I think.
Right.
Here's what I think. I think that the movie was never shot. I think that they made the trailers. How many fake trailers have you guys seen?
Are we all that? I mean, I know that
Like
we're
Machete
older
or
cats, but are we all that jaded now? Is that what it is?
That's where
like,
that's where my head went with it when I
conspiracy
first saw it.
theories.
I was like, "This is a fucking weird movie." Like, I can't wait to see it. But what a strange concept.
Why would they
It's
not?
not hot
Then what's
right
the
now.
payoff then, though? What's the payoff?
Seth Rogen.
The payoff
They
is
say
that
44 million though to they.
Oh, maybe it could be an
allegedly
excuse
44
to
million.
tuck away 44 million.
no,
Maybe.
the payoff is
Okay,
that
I'm going to look at it at face value. And Seth Rogen and Franco, they always do, like, this is the end. Nobody made a movie like that.
Right.
That's,
That's awesome.
You know what
Right.
I'm
That's
saying?
awesome.
So, like, they are all about pushing the envelope on concepts in movies. They've always been about that.
You're right.
So ever since, like, ever since they were doing stuff with what's his name, Judd Apatow, Freaks and Geeks. That's the kind they grew up to push that envelope that
Gotcha.
way.
Yeah, I didn't take that into consideration. It just seemed awful strange, and I've never heard of a movie, company, especially not Sony, pulling a movie like that. One time
Right.
in history has it happened, and that was The Sad Clown with Jerry Lee Lewis about the clown at the concentration camps, which, this was back in the 60s or 50s.
Sure.
They had that got yanked and never came out. But even then, it was because of
Well, maybe this is our sad clown.
I don't understand. I don't understand
So
why
we
they're
got
able to do it.
let's get this straight. We have movies getting pulled. We have police officers that are being aggressive towards minorities, and not just minorities.
Yeah, I was
white
about to
folks
say, not
too,
just
but
minorities.
minorities more than white people. There's a thing. Look up the hashtag criming while white.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
And you'll think
You'd be
a little
surprised,
different.
things that they get away with, white people get away with versus
And
minorities.
so
Fucking assholes.
you got that. We're having a neo civil rights movement is what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We have things being taken away. We're being obviously watched every day. It's basically like we're living the 60s on steroids right now.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's just weird that how is it that we have this much unrest when we make these milestones at the same time, like having a black guy in president as the president and stuff like that, and more acceptance of gay rights and things like that. How is that happening? But this other thing is happening too.
Well, you got to give some good to hide what you're doing bad sometimes.
I guess.
Look over
man.
here. Look over here. But
I think a lot of it, to be honest, I think a lot of it is just media bullshit. I think that they're trying to rile up people and actually cause tension between races, between the police and the citizens. It's a lot of hype, man.
There's a thing
and a lot of people buy into it.
There's a thing that came out today that says the Pentagon has been making plans about to deal with civil unrest.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, whether that's true or not, it's been a topic that's been kicked around for a long time. That's why people stock up on their guns, and some people you think they're crazy because they're waiting for that day when tyranny from the police comes.
That day comes,
If
who's gonna look crazy?
That's true. That's true. So I mean, who knows? But
true.
Be prepared for anything because nothing's gonna surprise me anymore.
Well, let's revel in something good that's happening. There's actually right now, and this is going to change in 2 weeks. Everything's going to be like this, but right now, I think it's a Valero in Phoenix.
Oh, you talking about it?
That is doing $1.99 a gallon.
Fill your rides up right now.
Where at?
20th and Osborne.
Yeah, 20th and Osborne.
Is there like a line down the block?
Probably.
It's been going on for a few days.
But here's the
just
thing.
that Valero.
Here's the thing,
Just that
though.
one?
If you wait a week, I mean, I know you can't wait for gas, right?
Yeah.
But like in a week or a week and a half,
Yeah.
all the gas stations are going to be $1.99.
They're just getting the jump on it.
It's $2.15 now in some places.
Yeah, $2.09.
It's going down.
So there's 13 states that have $1.99 gas on the regular. Wow. So, and all that's happening. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. Our shale oil production has actually rivaled Saudi's oil production.
I said they did it so that they can let people buy Christmas presents and build up the economy.
Well, then they would do that every year.
What they do is they overstock.
But they did.
They buy a certain amount of gas, and once they buy too much,
right,
then they have too much on their hands, and they got to start getting rid of
crude
it.
oil.
What it sounded like to me, it was like we're in debt. Your gas prices are going to go crazy, and now we're kind of getting a little bit of break. Maybe we paid off some of the debt.
That's not exactly what's happening. What's happening is they started doing fracking here in America, okay, which is shale oil deposits.
Frackers doing fracking?
Fracking, where
that just sounds like something dirty.
Instead of going down straight, they found a way to get oil from shale. So they go in at an angle and they pull.
That's how I go in when I
out.
frack too. You know what
I mean? Nice. Anyway, our production, we have been producing oil that way for the last, I believe, since like 2010. We've been getting better and better and better at it. Now we rival Saudi Arabia, who is the biggest contributor to OPEC. Yeah. And all that, and because of it,
we're digging. So you're talking about we're digging in our line,
right? So I'm on this side of the street with gas, okay, and you're on that side of the street with gas.
No, I'm on this side of the street.
We hate each other, and we hate each other, and we hate each other. So we force each other's prices down, so that now nobody's making money.
Yeah,
to hopefully force production up to down, so that they make the barrel of oil or gallon of gas in this analogy more expensive, so that they produce less, so that it'll be more expensive. And that's what OPEC's trying to do, and Russia hopes that happens because Russia is also a major producer of crude oil.
How does making gas cheaper make it more expensive? I didn't understand.
Okay, no, it's supply and demand. You understand supply and demand, right, Nasty?
Kind of.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Why do you need something, bro?
For a long time, America only bought and reserved oil and only produced a certain amount. Gotcha. And any amount that they produced, they actually put away in a treasury, to where if there's an emergency, there's enough crude oil to produce fuel for 10 years for America.
we got a reserve, yeah.
Everybody has one.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all we used to do. And any excess we had, we would sell to places like Canada or China or some other place, because for some reason you never buy your own gas.
Why did they say we didn't have enough?
You don't shit where you
oil.
eat.
How come they were saying we didn't have enough oil to do that a while back, or am I tripping?
And this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Over the course, they have created a new way of getting oil.
What does that have to do with getting the oil that was already there?
Okay,
One pass,
because
one process
now
and another.
I have. Before I only had one cookie.
Yeah.
I could only make one cookie. You had 5 cookies.
Yep.
You were selling 5 cookies, 5 for $1.
Yeah.
I got my one cookie. It's only worth $1 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. But now my baking skills are on point.
So now
I'm making 10 cookies,
Okay.
and you still have your 5 cookies. Now you can ramp up to 10 cookies, but now all your cookies are now worth less than what they were before.
Are your cookies better than my cookies?
It doesn't matter.
He has more.
It's the same cookies.
It's the same cookie.
Yes. So now what happens is you want to drive your price down so that nobody's making money, so that they make less cookies, so that you can sell your cookie for more.
Gotcha.
And that's what that is.
They're flooding the market. They're flooding the market.
Thank you. And everybody's back to where I'm at.
Now that we're back.
Letting the work. Basically, they got to
right.
stockpile
And so
themselves,
in Russia, because they have their 5 cookies, and they depend heavily on oil, is going into recession because of it. Heavy recession. Well, not just that, but military spending.
Yeah, but
too.
fuck Russia.
But yeah,
I'm just kidding.
It seems like anybody. It is funny how reflective.
I'm sorry, Vicky.
If you are in a war effort at any time, and you're not doing something that no one really 100% approves of, your economy tends to go into the shitter. Now, I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
No, I'm
but
sure it is.
It does.
I have a
seem like
question though that's somewhat related to what we were talking about, but it's gonna make me.
You can't have any cookies.
But I wasn't gonna ask about cookies, you asshole.
Okay.
If I remember correctly,
you're
back
on a
in
diet.
my day, fracking was killing somebody in a video game.
Right.
Right?
Fragging.
F-R-A-G-G-I-N-G. So here's the thing.
Not
Right? I smoke a lot of
F-R-A-C-K-I-N-G.
pot.
Isn't fracking like the Dutch oven?
I spent the last.
Isn't fracking that thing where you take the girl and you?
No, here's the deal: is that I spent a few years right around 2010 when all the no fracking signs and this and that and all the protests were going on.
No fracking in public.
I spent a few years going like, why is everybody so upset about video games and being killed in them? Like I fucking couldn't understand. I'm like, what is everybody so bent out of shape about killing somebody with a hand grenade? And
now you got it.
I don't know. It's just something you reminded me. So we're at my house. My wife's looking for a GED for work, and we're going through paperwork, and she finds some drawings from my daughter, man, when she's like 5 years old, and it's like satanic symbols and stuff, and it's like, and it has dynasty, and it's like my dad, dynasty, and it's like I love you, Dad.
Oh my God.
I love my evil daddy.
Oh, it's just you were saying you didn't get it. You know,
Yeah.
my kid, she didn't know.
Understand that was hearts and flowers.
Yeah.
I love my evil daddy.
Oh man, and that's how religion happens.
Oh man.
Never gonna replicate the Oddfellaz featuring Ladybug and Baby from Property 6.
Can't deny the history of what we built. Spent a decade on for y'all. Now we got Emmys on the shelf. And we got family, all the wealth we need, real homies down to help. But what's the outcome when the enemy you're fighting is yourself? It's the struggle, it's never ending. You search for balance. The kingdom of the oddities built up this proper palace all around us. Are the remnants of the days we walked the stage and speak of brains and flesh decay, but all that's changed. Stood alone when no one but y'all believed that we could put our goals up in the stars and watch them be achieved. And now the dreams reality, but we feel the weight of this responsibility. But we have damned you to the flames. The fate of our dynamic duo. For all you doubting Thomases, we got a hot one for that ass. Will it be dark? For sure, real talk, that will not change. It's just our definition of wicked will never be the same.
I'm never gonna replicate the music feeds algorithm. Never easy to predict.
mind has arrived and I feel it inside. Too much to hold and contain, so I let it out in the line. I tried to take it back as soon as you started to cry. But habits are hard to break when you're addicted to music. We're bumping albums with celebrities who's bumping our shit. Everlasting like a Polo boy, I'm glad I took it. Never forgetting where you come from on the top of the list. I got a grown man complex and no time for bullshit. Our sound has been adjusted, shifted, lifted, evolved. Modified, regenerated, no more zombies to brawl. Most will love it, some will hate it. That's their choice, that's their call. And for the ones who didn't, I get it, we tweak the hook on this song.
I'm never gonna rap again. Music feeds algorithm. Never reason to pretend. I know it sounds so no, we know better than the cheat of feds. The wasteless chats we've been given. So I'm never gonna rap again the way I used to do.
They said it was my last day to rap. I would write another 16, then put on my B-hat. Drop another single, go find me some stage lights. Tell me out some rappers like a UFC fight with no chemical weapons. Tell me that I'm dying, my forehead starts sweating. The time clock is ticking, the street lights start spinning. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Listen. I'm on baseline, I'm on myself, I'm in my home, and I can't live with this storm. I'm on my face and I can't live, but I will. I'm running in place. Is this the end of the making? Is this the end of all of my shooting up, all of my losing up, all of my winning? I'm shitting this is for my fans, cause I'm just like you. I'm falling fast with no parachute. I'm losing time, losing my mind, losing my health. So I keep telling myself that
Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could move this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. Giving up rockin' shows we don't feel the same. Could have been so good together. Could have been rapping forever. But now I got a chance to leave. Or should I stay? Should I go? I just don't
We was just bullshitting, and you know this, man.
Gods and monsters, still our world.
Here's something you need to hear.
Yeah, check it out. Yo, it's Brent Willie. Hip hop spit Finley. I spit so eloquently. The ginger get busy. Bars sounding like a 747 filled to high heaven. With flight plan coordinates locked down your melon. Yeah, it's Mr. Drink you under the table. My beer belly reminiscent of the great King Mabel. Leave you Clark Gable gone with the wind. The gods rocking mics, stomping foes with Converse and Timbs. Oh hell. Roll out that motherfucking red carpet. Let's spark it like the fuse, you get black and blue. We acting like a pterodactyl after his food. We swooping down, start bombing, it's a dastardly too. Gods and monsters, get familiar done. Yeah, you want some beef, then go and grill you some. Cause you'll need sutures if you step into these butchers. Chopping your team up at my carniceria, mamma mia. Your paisanos couldn't see us when me and streets team up. It's devastating like Katrina. Or 9/11, I design lines to shred them. And my mind is better than you so-called violent legends. Time tested, A's to perfection. The wait is over, now it's time to do what we destined. Yeah. Yo, I said
said disregard our cartoon heads if you ain't feeling us. That's just how we get women to put some stickers up. Yeah, we sick as fuck, the ginger and the beast, well respected. Those who love me call me streets. Your girl wanna know when I'm headed home. I said not now, chief. I'm in the fucking zone, cleaning up like I'm batting fourth. Brett and I back and forth, I write when I wanna. These bars are never forced. Gods and monsters get familiar, son. Life's a bitch, I'm gon' fuck me one. Marijuana consumption has been out of control. I've been high since I woke up. A month ago, I was losing my mind. I brushed that shit off and now I'm back on my grind. Cram on the beat, Brent went first, so it's only right that I kill my verse. Chasing weed with rats to mask the pain. When all else fails, Clint act insane. And yo, the fact remains, one of the best to touch a stage. I'm a genius, Einstein with a touch of rage. Never again will I touch a cage, it's time they'll have to kill me. It's what it might take for most of y'all to feel me. Used to swat the state, but the bar didn't bend, so I added a couple plates for another set of 10. What up?
Oh man.
And another good thing that's been happening just recently.
This is so much better. If I can just interject, this is so much better than the Debbie Downer news.
You told me to do this.
I know, but I'm just saying I'm a smart man. What a great guy I am.
Good job. Thanks for bringing it up.
If I could reach my back, I would pat myself on it. But
maybe in 6 months. Maybe in 6 months
from now, you guys are all fucked. I could do it this way.
Yeah.
Oh
shit. Shit's
I
all
don't need
over.
to lose weight at all.
No, yeah, you do. But
look, guys, I just lost
so do
weight.
I must have lost.
I lost
weight.
like 5 pounds. I do this like 3 times a day, every day.
This is my new exercise regime.
Cuba's open now. Like, you can travel. There's a couple of things that are on a list of goods. Cuban cigars are one of them.
Oh shit!
So the embargo is almost 100% lifted.
You can bring them back with you, or
a certain amount. Sure can.
Right on.
This is important.
That? Why do we know? Why do I know less about
60-year-old bullshit thing?
Why do I know less about that and more about this fucking movie being pulled?
That's a good question. Well, this just happened. Well, that other thing just happened. Yeah. Okay. Fair point.
You know.
Yeah. No, again, but we're going back to the Cold War here. We're talking about 60, 70 years ago, right? And that embargo has been on that long because of the Cuban Missile Crisis.
And we talked about the reservations. Is that not on the...
No, and that's another thing, is that the feds are doing all these crazy, like, conservative type moves that now that the midterm elections are gone, they're just all like, look, give the people whatever they want on this end, except for cops. Right. All the reses now it's up to them to determine how to handle marijuana.
Wow.
Yeah,
they can recreationally decide to sell recreationally on their reservation. You could smoke it. It'd be like little bitty Amsterdam, dude.
Like selling pussy is still illegal.
Yeah.
You can't be a pimp in this world. I mean,
here's what I think it is.
Everybody gets some.
I think they're starting to realize that if you keep people stoned people don't make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
We don't. You know what we make a lot of noise for?
Fuck yeah,
the
they
right
do,
to get
man.
stoned.
At Fish concerts.
But no, like
the song is this. The song.
People that smoke pot are generally more peaceful than people that don't. That's the truth.
So what you're saying is let all the Indians smoke weed?
No, I think that it's getting ready to happen for all of us. The government just on top of the fact that they're allowing the reservations.
They cut the dick off on the war on drugs.
But they fucking cut the dick. They said that states are going to be able to make the decision, just like they're saying.
That's the way it was supposed to be.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that they're trying to get us all nice and fucking sleepy.
Yeah, but them cartels ain't stupid. What they're gonna do is just get people to jump into the system, and then they're gonna be making money off the system.
I'm talking about our government though. Not
for
the
a long time.
Our government is just trying to give us. It's almost like saying like, here's a bunch of pot. Don't look at what's going on.
You know why
here.
You know why you feel that way? Because you're not as old as I am, and you don't remember when states actually did have more power than the federal government back in the 80s, and that was when it started.
I'm sorry, old man.
And it started to turn around. I don't care. Whatever.
Gray
You see
hair don't
gray
care.
right here, right here.
I got
Don't
gray
give
in
a
my
fuck.
beard, too.
Whatever. You cover it.
Yeah.
And
With a mask.
yeah, you cover it. And but what I'm saying is there was a point where state had equivalent powers to the feds. Feds overstepped with the war on drugs. They were never supposed to be able to regulate any of that shit. The ATF is actually an overstepping. They're not supposed to be able to. That's supposed to be a state thing too. But they have the ATF and it's still around. They should get rid of the ATF as well. I mean, in my opinion, stronger states are more responsible states that forces people to watch what's going on around them and really make real moves and stuff like that. Right now we have a bunch of puppets. We in Arizona have the super conservative killer, we'll pass whatever we want thing. So it's weird. It's weird. It causes, and that's because the reason why we have it is because we have a lot of old people and they all vote, and
Right.
none of us our age and younger are voting.
Yeah, I don't
and that's
vote.
really all there is
Not
to it.
since that P. Diddy voter died.
Yeah, I have one
That was
question.
like in the 90s, though.
I have one question then.
Yeah.
When are you going to grow that out? And do
I told you
unicorn
that's
horn?
not happening. What I'm going to do, and I'll say this on the podcast, I don't give a fuck, is you see this part right here?
Yeah.
Right here.
That one.
Okay, so I'm not going to do
Hold
it.
on, wait.
I don't do
This is-
comb
this is what
overs,
I think. This is what
but
I'm
I'm
saying.
going to grow
You
this
come
part. I'm
forward.
going to go this part
Look.
out, and it's going forward.
So
that's what's happening.
Taco's
Double
96 years old. He's got he's going
I don't
bald
care.
a little
I
on
don't
top,
give
and
a fuck.
and he loves that. He's cool
I am
with
a,
that.
I,
Why
like I
don't
said,
you- but-
this is what makes me a juggalo. I will
why
say
don't you
this on
remove
air and
some
not
of the
give a
ears out of
shit.
your ears and your nose,
The
and
hair?
then just the hair. I mean, and then
put
just
it right
Spackle it
there.
in.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
listen.
Because you see
Look,
it when you do
or
it.
even off your
Taco,
back, you got
we need
a whole bunch on your back.
Because that's all curly.
You'd be
Taco
like
has
Macho
like
Man.
this curly
Macho
thing
Man
right
would
at
like
the
spray
front.
paint the back of his head before he go on stage. You know what I mean? Then the sweat.
No,
the
here's
sweat
what
would
here's
start
what I
smearing.
want. Right. Here's what I'm saying though, and just feel this for a second. If he just let that grow out and spiked it,
If
he
it
could
could
tell
grow out,
bitches
if
he
it
was a
can,
unicorn.
yeah.
And he'd get all the bitches love unicorns.
There you go.
You're an insane person.
They could sit on it.
See, you feel me? Pound
There
it.
you go.
But that
Pound
won't
it.
that
Nuts.
won't benefit me at all. It's just like
Oh,
now
no,
my
have-
hair's messed
Yeah,
up.
have him lean forward.
Yeah, there you go.
Lock him in at both ends.
Oh man, Trey, that cat from yesterday is hitting me up.
Give him a shout out, man.
Yeah, that dude is. That,
Oh, shit.
Look, that
New-
guy is
new-
me.
new Juggalo
That's what.
just
So
came into town.
yeah, that guy is me. Okay, so this is what happened. This cat named Trey
Shut up.
is.
Happy birthday
I
again.
forgot what his Juggalo name was because we just met him.
It was a street name.
Came down. Oh yeah, that's right. It was a street name. My bad. Anyway,
Our streets ain't that crazy, so
yeah, apparently.
I didn't name
My
my
street
name
name
after
is
it.
He came down from Washington. He's having a little trouble with his grandmother is not doing well, so they're staying with his He didn't expect any of it to happen, and now he's in the middle of Phoenix, not in this big town, doesn't know anybody, and it's his birthday.
At Christmas time.
Yeah, at Christmas time. And Nasty brings him over to the house. We give him a birthday party.
Yep.
This happened
We
yesterday.
won't talk about anything that happened during the birthday party, but
No.
he had a great
But
birthday
Yeah,
party.
we had a
He
great
had a
time.
great birthday party.
But this guy is like looking at 17-year-old me, dude. The guy's a big guy. He's got serious
Is that why I
anger
got a
issues.
boner?
He's got serious anger. Jesus.
I'm just kidding.
You know what? I'm a professional, and I'm just.
And
gonna
that's what
keep
his mother
going.
was worried about, letting him come over and hang out with his guys.
His mother's really hard on him. His dad was really hard on him. He's got a huge chip on his shoulder. He's really angry.
No, it's
and
good
he's
that he
young.
can come hang out with us, man.
Sounds
Here's
like
the
your
thing is, I
average
joke a
juggalo.
lot. I
Yeah.
don't actually enjoy rape. Not nearly as much as I
Grapes.
claim to.
When I do rape people, I don't
Children
like it.
don't give me boners. Pizza, on the other hand, does give me boners, and I believe it's probably down there right now.
Oh shit!
Fuck
And,
yeah, pizza's on the way.
I mean, the whole thing.
Now my son's running
the whole
the
thing
control
about
board.
this is that it's awesome. It's awesome that we could have an effect. I mean, you know, we did the project for the Denver Children's Home.
That's right.
And the whole idea
Sure.
behind doing it wasn't the fact that we were going to win an Emmy.
No, not because we were going to win an Emmy.
It wasn't to win an Emmy. It was to help kids.
Yeah.
You know, that was the
Paid
whole
it
thing.
forward.
Speaking
It
of
was
kids,
painted-
Daniel, you want to come in here?
It was painted
Yeah,
forward.
come in
Yeah,
here.
come in, man.
Come on.
Yeah,
There you go. Paying it forward, man. It's all for the kids, you know.
And that's the truth. Like there's going to be a whole other. We're going to be gone one day. Everybody at this table is going to be gone one day. Yeah, dude.
How you doing? You want to say hi to the
What's
microphone?
up, buddy?
Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
So you were sitting on that couch over there for the last hour or so. How's that been for you? Boring? I bet.
There you go. You got your own big chair. This is Daniel Jr., my little dude. He's
next up and coming artist, no?
Him and King.
Lady Killer. Next up and coming Lady Killer.
How old are you, buddy?
5.
5. Right on.
It's Nux. Nux! Oh,
he even blew it up.
Oh yeah, he does blow it up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
There you go. All right, so as we were saying,
I don't remember.
No, I was saying that it's the whole thing is that one day everybody at this table, with the exception of Daniel Jr., is gonna be gone. He's gonna be here long after we have left.
Like end this podcast.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, we're gonna leave him here at the school.
You're
He's
living
gonna,
forever. Nice.
So to be able to pass on something like that to younger generations, the fact that. Juggalos, we are. Every single one of us is different. Every single one of us that gets into it, it's all walks of life.
Right.
But the number one thing, and I like what Twisted said about it, but my favorite thing about Juggalos is acceptance.
Sure.
It's just a flat-out acceptance of who you are and what you are, and as long as it's not hurting anybody or doing any wrong, you got love for it.
Right.
Well, apparently this cat, he said that, he hit us up on Arizona Juggalos, our group page, and he was just like, I'm new in the town, is there any fam? And I hit
that
him
was the
up
kid that posted about his birthday. Okay.
Yeah, same
so
guy.
I just hit him back. I was just like, happy birthday, we're basically the welcome committee. If you need any family or friends, get at us. And he was telling me that a Juggalo homie of his out in Washington was like, man, if you ever feeling down or out, man, and you need to find the people, you need to find your family. He was like, put a shot out there for your Juggalo fam, man, and you'll see who puts up the flag and says
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we took care of him. He had a good time. He actually said thanks to everybody.
Good stuff,
for the birthday and.
Oh yeah, I just found out too. My man Schizo, who's a part of Mastermind's group, the Orthis, he's moving out here.
Right on.
In March, yeah, so he'll be out here.
Phoenix,
let's do some networking.
Yep.
Shows.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Phoenix. Okay.
Music videos.
This is what I've said about mainstream rap right now. I parallel hip hop and rap, and how it's progressed to how rock and roll's progressed. And right now, in my opinion, mainstream hip hop is in the hair metal phase.
Oh yeah.
Hair metal or glam metal?
Probably a little both.
Same thing.
I know they're similar.
We're about at our peak.
But you think of hair metal like Guns N' Roses was hair metal, but they weren't glam. Like they weren't.
Right,
they
but
weren't
I'm also talking about like White Snake.
No, they're like the
you're
butt
talking
rockers.
about like the butt rock.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So
it's like butt rap nowadays.
It is. No, it's like butt rock and rappers.
Well,
in order for that,
with so many, man.
In order for that to change, you're going to need to have a group of like-minded. Exactly. You need a group of like-minded individuals that can get together and support one another.
We need hip-hop
from a city
version of Pearl
like
Jam and Nirvana.
Phoenix, Arizona, that hasn't had a group movement yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come out and just.
It won't
kill
happen.
it.
As much as I love Phoenix to death, it's just never gonna happen.
Hey,
Well, so there's a crab in the bucket syndrome out here, especially if one guy comes up, he's not putting anyone else on.
Sure.
Especially out here. I mean, the same could be said in other regions, but like I grew up in the Bay Area. That's where I'm from. I've been living out here for like 7 years now.
Sure.
And so I'm here. I'm here until his ass is 18, and who knows, but I'm here for the long haul. But one thing I noticed, the differences between here and the Bay Area, everyone is a network, and they will put each other on because it only benefits them.
And that's what we're trying to do.
It only makes
after I messed all that up, my bad.
Well, I'll tell you this: hypothetically, if I made it big, and I put you on, and you made it big, that just makes me even bigger because if you guys could put me back on, and it just goes back and forth.
It's like cutting down a tree.
That's what Jay-Z.
The Bay Area,
Jay-Z,
they've been doing this for years, for decades, and it's worked. It's proven. Arizona does not have that mentality.
No, we don't.
They're just me first.
We're maturing. I'll say that. We
going
are maturing.
for brass rings that don't exist.
People are learning that. They are catching on. You ready for some pizza?
All right, well, the kid says it. We're gonna get some pizza.
We're taking a pause.
We're done.
Oh,
We're
okay.
done. That's it. This has been the Arizona Juggalos podcast for Taco. That's me, Dynasty, Spooky Z, Daniel Jordan. Thank you for
guys.
coming. We really
Yeah, no
appreciate
doubt.
it.
Thank you for having
And
me.
Daniel Jr.
Ryan the engineer,
and Remy Red.
Remy
Remy Red.
We're out of here, man.
Yeah.
All right,
Enjoy
peace.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Apock Radio. Yeah. Aw, shit. When I hit the streets, all eyes on me. I can't go outside without someone hate me. They got a lot of dumb words, no one trying to hear it. Sounded black like radio, played away lyrics. Y'all haters think you be giving me stress. You say life's a test, I gotta get this on my chest. Yeah, fuck all the haters, I don't need to drop names. Like a dragon breathing fire and I'm spitting hella flames. Underground ain't never gonna be the same. Since I rose and became an MC with the streets of when they got it on lock. Drop tracks like Apock, start rising, ain't nothing gonna stop. And I left my first label cause it's straight disrespect. Say I took it for granted, fill my head with death. But wickedness in me, tell me to slice the fucking down. Stop, you can hold me down, look and see what's next. You know what it's like to be constantly dissed. Waking up every morning broke, hungry and pissed. Just got addicted, car broke down. Everyone says it's the karma of a wicked clown. When I hit the streets, all eyes on me. I can't go outside without someone hate me. They got a lot of dumb words, no one trying to hear it. Sounded black like radio, little way lyrics. When I hit the streets, all eyes on me. I can't go outside without someone hate me. They got a lot of dumb words, no one trying to hear it. Sounded black like radio, little way lyrics.
Yeah, it's the chaos. Yo, just one question, how these artists finna make it? Never concentrating, hating on my art. You a lying, spying, crying, lying, dying child to a god. Phony, you a fraud. Homie, you could blow me, trick your chains for a god. Talk about me, always doubt me, yeah, we're gonna fall. Hard to just without a jaw. Competition, bitch, you wishing for my downfall. Ask that boy Apock, I always keep it raw. Paint on my face, wicked shit, chainsaw. You ain't ready for this action cause you still trying to stall. Walk around like Michael Jackson, you a dead pop star. 2FK beat the shit, get the fuck out my stall. Enemies kill them all. If your girl know I'm nasty like that old coleslaw.
When I hit the streets, all eyes on me. I can't go outside without someone hate me. They got a lot of dumb words, no one trying to hear it. Sounded black like radio, little way lyrics. When I hit the streets, all eyes on me. I can't go outside without someone hate me. They got a lot of dumb words, no one trying to hear it. Sounded black like radio, little way lyrics.
Heard of the radio with all that bullshit. Better watch your head cause I'm swinging for your real good. Yo, it's fucking gross how they play the mass straight. Shooting their head in their head, shoot like submarines. I'm a straight asshole, I don't give a fuck. Just a bit sensitive prick, I kill kids in the nuts, it's real truth. You can censor me, yeah, I keep it real. Whitey everybody, I am hip-hop. Yeah, I bleed for the underground, the beat never stops. Feel the bass pound, so I make the music despite of what y'all think. I'ma write this rap game till this fucking boat sink. Get blunted in this bitch, we take it over. Smoking best, we don't make us any slower. Top of our game, just look at our numbers. You can find us in the game 3 hours south of Denver.
When I hit the streets, all eyes on me. I can't go outside without someone hate me. They got a lot of dumb words, no one trying to hear it. Sounded black like radio, little way lyrics. When I hit the streets, all eyes on me. I can't go outside without someone hate me. They got a lot of dumb words, no one trying to hear it. Sounded black like radio, little way lyrics. Trade Polo. Get money all day, my nigga.
Music from the soul, y'all.
Get money all day, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga.
Broke nigga be quiet, ayy. Broke bitch be quiet, ayy. Get money all day, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Broke nigga be quiet, ayy. Broke bitch be quiet, ayy. She don't fuck with broke niggas. No. Money like a dope dealer. Oh. Sell a bunch of narcotics. Fuck with us, you know we got it. And I got the plug on them zips now. Them low tickets, them discounts, and her red bottles worth $6,000. Pro club with the shit now. Need gold rollies on our wrist now. Shining hard cause we grinding hard. Fuck peak and broke, let's get rich now. My nigga, self-made, we came up. OG, game dust, and that Kelly OG, I flame up. Same city, same love. West side where I came from. But them broke ass niggas wanna hate on me. Like Polo got money and changed up. My nigga. My clientele keep me fly as hell. BBC or that YSL. I bought a point if I can't find my scale. My nigga. I say came up and that's all me. Killing these niggas like Saw 3. You niggas know the name is DRE. My nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Broke nigga be quiet, ayy. Broke bitch be quiet, ayy. Get money all day, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Broke nigga be quiet, ayy. Broke bitch be quiet, nigga. Well, I'm rolling 2 gold chains. Box Chevy on 2 folds, and he bought it off him selling cocaine. Pre-rolls and OJ. West side like O'Shea, and he did good. Moved out the hood, and he came up from the dope game. My nigga. I swear to God, shit real like that. Bill Gates shit, make a meal right back. In my down south, niggas say I'm trill like Chad. You niggas ain't ill like that. You rap niggas get killed, get whacked. She fly as hell, she buy Chanel, and you know what hills gotta match. Not everybody won't fuck with us. My connect stay plugging us, and we flip one time, now we double up. My nigga. I say pop turned me to a hustler. I had dope ass school, I had customers, and then we flip one time, then we double up. My nigga, we all gon' eat, we all gon' shine, we all gon' get it. Fuck them hoes, they ain't give me the time, and fuck to them niggas that wasn't down with it. I'm just being honest, nigga, I promise. Pro club, that's royalty. Pro club, that's loyalty. You know the name's DRE, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Get money all day, my nigga. Broke nigga be quiet, ayy. Broke bitch be quiet, ayy.
Arizona Juggalos Podcast with your host, Taco Tetsujin and the Oddfellaz.